This problem might seem a lot different, but it's really the same type of thing. It's just we have extra variables. It's still just a monomial down here, though. And the same trick applies. I'm just going to take this monomial, and I can divide each part of the numerator separately by that denominator. So this is the thing I might be thinking about, and I would just take this piece by piece. I would not necessarily write this down. I'd just be thinking, what is this divided by 3x squared y cubed? What is this divided by 3x squared y cubed? So on and so forth. And I'd do it piece by piece by piece, which I'll do now. And if you're doing something like this, this also kind of looks intimidating. We also break this into pieces. So I'd be like, what's 27 divided by 3? Figure that out, you know. Then I'd say, what happens with these x's? Who cancels? Who stays? You know, and then I'd move on to the y's. So even I'm going to start by breaking this into separate problems, and then each of those separate problems gets broken into smaller problems as well. So 27 over 3, you know, I know that's going to make it 9. And then I would say that 2 of these x's knock out 2 of these x's, so I'll have 2 x's left and they live on top. And then if I look at the y's, 3 of these y's knock out 3 of these y's, so these will all go away, and there'll be 1 left on top. And that's the first term dealt with. Moving on to the next one, piece at a time. So we're looking at the negative 12, the coefficient negative 12, and the coefficient 3. And if I divide negative 12 by 3, negative 4, I'll move on to these x's. 2 of these x's knock out 2 of these x's, so I'm left with an x. Whoopsie doodle. And then 3 of these y's knock out 3 of these y's, so these all go away, and I have 3 y's left on top. And then for the last term, same stuff. 15 over 3 makes 5. 2 of these x's knock out 2 of these x's, so there are no x's left. And then 3 of these y's knock out 3 of these y's, so I have 4 y's left on top. This would be my final answer. There are no like terms, so I just leave it at that and be very happy that the problem was completed.